Losing weight is often sold to us as a simple formula: just eat less and move more. Sounds easy, right? We see success stories everywhere, making it seem like anyone can do it if they just have enough willpower. But for millions of people, this journey turns into one of the most frustrating and emotionally draining struggles of their lives. When you first start, you're full of hope. The advice is everywhere, and you feel motivated. But then, something strange happens. Your body starts to fight back in ways you never expected. The hunger becomes intense, your energy levels plummet, and that initial motivation starts to fade away. Even when you're trying your hardest, the scale just won't budge. This is where the confusion and self-blame kick in. Society tells us it's all about discipline, so we start to think we're failing, that we're not strong enough. But what if I told you the problem isn't your willpower? The reality is that losing weight is far more complex than most people think, and understanding why is the first step to finding what actually works. You see, our bodies are amazing survival machines, not really designed for modern beauty standards. For thousands of years, the biggest threat to our ancestors wasn't having too much food, but not having enough. So, our bodies evolved incredibly sophisticated systems to hold on to stored energy, which is essentially what body fat is. It's not just extra weight, it's a survival reserve. So when you suddenly cut your calories, your body doesn't think, "Oh great, we're getting fit for summer." It thinks, "Warning, famine ahead. We might be starving." In response, it triggers a powerful defense mechanism. Your metabolism slows down to conserve energy. Your hunger hormones go into overdrive to make you seek out food, and you feel more tired so you move less. These aren't signs of weakness. They're ancient biological safeguards that once kept us alive in harsh conditions. In today's world, where high-calorie food is available 24/7, these same survival systems make sustained weight loss incredibly difficult. It's a biological battle, not just a mental one. So, if you've been struggling, please know that you're not lazy or undisciplined. You're fighting against millions of years of evolution. Recognizing this complexity is key to shifting your approach from one of self-blame to one of self-compassion and smarter strategy. Have you ever been on a diet? Everything's going great, and then suddenly, nothing. You're still eating clean, still hitting the gym, but the scale just won't budge. It's incredibly frustrating, and you're definitely not alone. The real culprit here is often something called metabolic adaptation, and it's a game changer. You see, many of us think our metabolism is this fixed, unchangeable thing, or maybe that we can supercharge it with some magical tea or a special food. But the truth is, our metabolism is smart. It's adaptive. When you consistently eat fewer calories, your body gets the message. It thinks, "Whoa, resources are scarce. I need to conserve energy." So, it starts burning fewer calories, even when you're just sitting on the couch. This is metabolic adaptation. The very same diet that helped you lose those first few pounds suddenly stops working. Your body has become more efficient, running on less fuel. This is why you hit that dreaded weight loss plateau, even when you're doing everything right. It's not your fault. It's your body's ancient survival mechanism kicking in. But wait, there's more. Hormones are the other major players in this complex game. Think of them as the managers of your body's energy budget. A key hormone here is leptin. It's made by your fat cells and basically tells your brain, "Hey, we're full. We have enough energy stored." When you lose fat, your leptin levels drop. This drop sends a panic signal to your brain, screaming that energy stores are low. The result? Your hunger skyrockets, and your metabolism slows down even more. At the same time, another hormone, ghrelin, often called the hunger hormone, goes into overdrive. This is why those food cravings feel so intense and almost impossible to ignore when you're dieting. It's not just in your head, it's a powerful biological drive. To top it all off, other hormones like insulin, cortisol, and your thyroid hormones can also shift, making it even harder to lose fat and easier to store it. These hormonal changes are a powerful force, and they can easily overpower even the strongest willpower. Understanding this is the first step to working with your body, not against it. It's a complex dance of biology, not a simple matter of calories in, calories out. Ever wondered why losing weight feels like an uphill battle, no matter how hard you try? It's not just about willpower or what's on your plate. Your brain plays a massive role in this struggle. You see, food isn't just fuel. It's tied to pleasure, comfort, and reward. Modern processed foods are specifically designed to be hyperpalatable, lighting up the reward centers in our brains like a pinball machine. So, when you suddenly cut these foods out, your brain doesn't just go along with it. It fights back with intense cravings and obsessive thoughts about eating. This isn't a lack of discipline, it's a powerful neurobiological response. Your brain interprets restriction as a threat, like a famine, and cranks up your focus on food to ensure survival. This constant mental tug-of-war can trap you in a frustrating cycle of restricting and then overeating, making you feel like you're failing when you're actually fighting your own biology. Then there are the psychological hurdles we often ignore. Stress, anxiety, and even past emotional trauma can seriously mess with our eating habits. When we're stressed, our bodies release cortisol, a hormone that encourages fat storage, especially around the belly. Many of us turn to food for a quick dose of comfort, a temporary escape from negative feelings. But when our weight loss efforts don't work out, it just piles on more guilt and shame, damaging our relationship with food even further. This emotional weight makes it incredibly difficult to stay consistent with any diet or exercise plan. And here's a factor that's a total game changer but often gets overlooked: sleep. Getting poor sleep throws your hunger hormones completely out of whack. It cranks up the hormone that makes you hungry and suppresses the one that tells you refuel. This is why you crave high-calorie, sugary foods after a bad night's sleep. Plus, when you're exhausted, the last thing you want to do is hit the gym. Over time, chronic sleep deprivation can mess with your body's ability to handle sugar and actually make it store more fat. So while you're laser-focused on diet and exercise, not getting enough rest means your body is secretly working against you. Understanding these hidden forces, your brain's wiring, your emotional state, and your sleep quality is the first step to a more compassionate and effective approach to health. It's about working with your body, not against it. Have you ever tried to lose weight and felt like the entire world was working against you? Well, you're not wrong. It's not just about willpower. The environment we live in makes it incredibly challenging. Think about it. We are bombarded with food ads everywhere we look. Fast food is on every corner, and grocery stores are designed to make us buy more, especially those calorie-dense tempting snacks. It's a constant battle. Portion sizes have also exploded over the last few decades. What was once considered a meal for two is now a single serving. And social life. So much of it revolves around food. Birthday parties, holidays, even just meeting up with friends often means eating out. Resisting all of this isn't just a one-time decision. It requires continuous mental energy, and that can be exhausting to maintain day after day. On top of that, our lifestyles have become so much more sedentary. Many of us sit at a desk all day for work, and then what do we do to relax? We sit on the couch and watch TV, or scroll through our phones. This massive drop in daily movement means we're burning far fewer calories than our grandparents did. So even with the best intentions, you're constantly fighting against a modern world that is set up to make you eat more and move less. But wait, there's another huge piece of the puzzle: genetics. Our genes play a massive role in how our bodies handle weight. They can influence everything from your appetite and metabolism to where your body stores fat. Some people are genetically wired to feel full on fewer calories, while others might have a raging appetite even after a big meal. Your genes can also determine how your body responds to exercise. Some people build muscle and burn fat more efficiently, while others have to work much harder for the same results. This doesn't mean weight loss is impossible if you feel like your genetics are on your side. It just means your journey might be different, maybe a bit slower or requiring a different strategy. That's why comparing your progress to someone else's is so counterproductive. You don't know their genetic makeup or the specific environmental challenges they face. It creates unrealistic expectations and can leave you feeling discouraged, which is the last thing you need. So, the next time you feel frustrated, remember you're not just fighting cravings. You're navigating a complex world and your own unique biology. Be kind to yourself, focus on small, sustainable changes, and celebrate your own progress, no matter how slow it seems. You're doing something genuinely difficult, and every step forward is a victory. Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right to lose weight, but the scale just won't budge? It's incredibly frustrating, and you're definitely not alone. The truth is, weight loss is way more complex than just eat less, move more. The world we live in today is practically designed to make it harder. Think about it, we're constantly bombarded with food ads, and high-calorie, delicious-smelling snacks are available on every corner, 24/7. It's almost impossible to escape these temptations. Plus, have you noticed how much bigger food portions have gotten over the years? What used to be a single serving can now easily feed to people. And our social lives, they often revolve around food brunches, dinners, parties. It's a constant stream of opportunities to overeat. On top of that, our lifestyles have become so much more sedentary. Many of us sit at a desk all day for work, and then what do we do when we get home? You're running your own race, with your own unique set of challenges. Setting unrealistic expectations based on someone else's success can lead to feeling discouraged and wanting to give up. So, be kind to yourself. Acknowledge the hurdles, both environmental and genetic. Focus on creating sustainable habits that work for your body, and your life. It's about progress, not perfection. Have you ever stepped on the scale, feeling like you've done everything right, only to see the number hasn't budged? It's so frustrating, right? Well, let's talk about why weight loss can feel like an uphill battle, and it's probably not your fault. First, let's ditch the idea that the scale tells the whole story. It doesn't. Your body weight can swing up and down every single day because of things like water retention, what you ate yesterday, or even hormonal changes. And here's a big one. If you're exercising, you might be building lean muscle while losing fat. Muscle is denser than fat, so even though you're getting stronger and leaner, the number on the scale might stay the same, or even go up slightly. This isn't failure, it's progress. But if you only focus on that number, it's easy to feel discouraged and want to give up. So, remember to celebrate other wins, like how your clothes fit or how much more energy you have. Next up, we need to talk about diet culture. We're constantly bombarded with fad diets that promise lightning-fast results by cutting out entire food groups or starving ourselves. Sure, you might drop a few pounds quickly, but these extreme diets are almost impossible to stick with long-term. They can lead to nutrient deficiencies, mess with your metabolism, and often trigger a cycle of binge eating. Then, when the weight comes back, we blame ourselves instead of the unrealistic diet. This yo-yo effect, or weight cycling, can actually make it harder to lose weight in the future and takes a real toll on both our physical and mental health. A sustainable approach is always better than a quick fix. Finally, let's clear up a common misconception about exercise. While it's absolutely fantastic for your health, improving your mood, building strength, and protecting your heart, it's not always the magic weight loss pill we think it is. We often overestimate how many calories we burn during a workout and then underestimate how many we eat afterward. Exercise can also ramp up your appetite, making you want to eat more, especially after a tough session. Plus, as you get fitter, your body becomes more efficient and burns fewer calories doing the same activity. So, while exercise is a crucial part of a healthy lifestyle, significant weight loss usually requires a combination of movement and mindful eating. If you're struggling, remember you're not alone. Be kind to yourself, focus on sustainable habits, and celebrate all the non-scale victories along the way. Ever wonder why losing weight feels like an uphill battle, even when you're doing everything right? It's not just about willpower. Social pressure adds a huge layer of difficulty. Friends, family, even social media are always commenting on weight and appearance. Even with good intentions, these comments can create immense pressure to see results fast. Making any setback feel like a total failure. You might feel judged for your food choices or your body size, which can lead you to eat in secret or even avoid social gatherings. This isolation just amps up the stress and can trigger emotional eating, trapping you in a cycle that's so hard to break. Another big misconception is that weight loss should be a straight line down. That's just not how it works. In reality, progress is a zigzag. You'll have periods of rapid loss, then plateaus, and maybe even slight gains. These fluctuations are completely normal, but so many people see them as failure and give up right before they're about to make another breakthrough. Plateaus happen as your body adapts. They require patience and small adjustments, not beating yourself up. But here's the real secret. Long-term weight loss isn't just about changing what you eat. It's about changing who you are. It means transforming how you shop, cook, socialize, and even how you cope with your emotions. These are deeply ingrained habits we've built over years, and our brains are wired to resist changing them. It takes time, repetition, and a lot of self-compassion to rewire those patterns. And there's one more hidden factor most people overlook: inflammation and gut health. Chronic inflammation can mess with your hormones and make it harder for your body to lose fat. Your gut bacteria also play a massive role in how you digest food, regulate your appetite, and even store energy. A diet high in processed foods can wreck your gut health, making the whole process even more complicated. So, if you're struggling, remember, it's not just you. There are complex forces at play. Be kind to yourself, and let's keep learning together. Ever feel like you're doing everything right with your weight loss plan, but the scale just won't budge? It's incredibly frustrating, and you're definitely not alone. The truth is, there's so much more to it than just calories in and calories out. Let's talk about some of the hidden hurdles that make losing weight so hard. First up, social pressure. Your friends, family, even social media, everyone seems to have an opinion about your body. Those comments, even the well-meaning ones, can create this intense pressure to get results fast. It makes any setback feel like a public failure, and you might start feeling judged for every single food choice. This can lead you to hide your eating habits or even avoid social events altogether, which only increases stress and can trigger emotional eating. It's a tough cycle to break. Then there's the myth that weight loss should be a straight line down. In reality, it's a roll. You'll have weeks where the weight just seems to fall off, followed by plateaus where nothing happens, or you might even see a slight gain. This is completely normal. Your body is adapting. Plateaus don't mean you failed. They just mean it's time to be patient and maybe switch things up a bit. So many people give up right before they're about to see progress again, just because they don't understand this natural pattern. Sustainable weight loss isn't just about a temporary diet. It's about changing your identity. Think about it. It involves shifting how you shop for food, how you cook, how you socialize, and how you deal with stress. You're essentially rewriting habits that have been part of your life for years, maybe even decades. Your brain loves habits because they save energy, which is why they're so resistant to change. Rewiring these deep-rooted patterns takes a lot of time, repetition, and most importantly, self-compassion. Finally, let's talk about something that often gets overlooked: inflammation and gut health. Chronic inflammation can mess with your hormones and make it harder for your body to lose fat, and the bacteria in your gut. They play a huge role in how you digest food, regulate your appetite, and even how much energy you get from what you eat. A diet full of processed foods can throw your gut health out of balance, making your weight loss journey even more complicated. So if you're struggling, remember to be kind to yourself. It's a complex process with many layers. Understanding these challenges is the first step toward overcoming them. It's about building a better relationship with your body, learning to listen to its signals of hunger and fatigue instead of constantly fighting them. This understanding is the key. It transforms the constant battle into a sustainable path toward a healthier, happier you. It's not about being perfect. It's about making progress, one small, compassionate step at a time.